Here on the Jersey Magazine this morning, it is Jim Monaghan, and my guest is the Executive Director of the Morristown Educational Foundation, Joelle Servais. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Jim. Thanks for having me.
So first, tell our listeners about the Morristown Educational Foundation. I understand this is a big year for the organization.
It is the Morris Educational Foundation, aka the MEF. We are, in a nutshell, the fundraising arm of the Morris School District. And we're celebrating our 30th anniversary this year. So it's a landmark year for us. But what's so awesome about the MEF is that we were founded to really garner the resources of the community to invest back in the district. So it's a great way to make sure that emerging needs of the community and the students are met through our work. And the MOS is Morristown ONSTAGE is a huge part of that because it's a big fundraising event for our efforts.
And you're the new kid on the block, right?
I am a new kid on the block. I joined in the spring, March of 2022 as the new full-time executive director. The position before that was a part-time role. So this is the first time we were taking it to a full-time level. While I'm new to the organization, I'm not new to the district. I'm an alum. I graduated in 1992. So it's great to come back and actually be a part of the amazing district that I benefited from. I can come back and help bring it to the next level.
And what is it about nonprofit that attracted you as a career?
You know, I guess as simple as that, I kind of always wanted to make a difference. I know that sounds kind of silly, but it actually started back from when I was at Morristown High. We always had to have volunteer work as part of, I was part of the National Honor Society and we had volunteer work. So it was always something that was a part of like my makeup. And it was just something I kind of stumbled into after college. I worked for a development consulting firm and kind of discovered nonprofit fundraising. And it's exciting because that's really how the work is done, raising funds to address needs and the issues in the community. So that's why it's exciting to come back to Morris School District and help raise money for an amazing district. It's amazing. So
you just referenced a few moments ago in the interview the Morristown ONSTAGE, and that's coming up on an anniversary as well. I believe this is the 16th year.
It's the 16th year, and the theme this year is timeless because it's just such a timeless event, and we're excited to put it on this year.
And the next event will be March 1st, 2023 at the Mayo Performing Arts Center. Tell our listeners about the whole event. I know Terry Carr has been a judge in the past. But what is it about the event that makes it special for you?
So it's our biggest fundraiser, but aside from fundraising, it's a huge community building event, and it's essentially the must-see event of the year. It's our a talent show of all the best talent of people who live in Morristown, go to school in Morristown, or train artistically in Morristown. I should say Morristown, Morris Township, and Morris Plains. And then also if you're an alum of Morristown High. So all of that Morristown, it's like garnering the talent and putting on an amazing show. And that's just like a huge community building event. So that's the cool thing about it. But there's also prize money for people who win the talent show. So that's also exciting for them. But I love it because it is such a huge community building event. And the fact that we get to do it at the Mayo Performing Arts Center is just even more amazing because it's like such an institution for Morristown. So
I've actually had the opportunity to perform on that stage a couple of times, and it is magical. It really is. First of all, it's a beautiful theater.
It is
incredibly renovated some years ago, but it's a real thrill to be on that stage because you think about some of the amazing performers who have been on that stage in years past.
Exactly. And so the fact that we can have a show that like is, showcased there, it's even that's such a perk of the show because people get to perform on this stage in this amazing theater. So that's why we want to promote that we actually still have auditions going on for the show, and they're going we've extended the registration through December 8th. So we're looking for people to audition for the show this year.
And we'd like to point out that it's all ages too, right? It's not just school age children that you're looking for.
Very good point. So it's actually, yes, it is all ages. And we have like two main awards group. So we have the 19 and over and the 18 and under. And so that's what's exciting, getting some of our older folks, our 19 and overs, that's actually, we're looking for more acts in that category. So anyway, yeah, it's not just the kids, it's everyone.
What act tends to, or what type of act tends to fill up fast when you're signing people up?
A lot of singing and a lot of so definitely we get a good I think there's a good roundness to the talent that we get, but singing, we get musical acts, we get bands, we've gotten some dancers, we have like the steppers, so all sorts of acts come in. So it's a great show to see the high level, all kind of talent that's in the community.
Now, this will be your first time actually putting it on, but you've been in attendance in the past. What struck you the most as someone in the audience watching this?
It's like that Audience Choice Award when you're in a live performance, there's nothing like, how the audience reacts to the performers. And that part is really exciting because it's all about how we react to the performers and we get to vote. And that was really exciting in the show. Because you get to text it in the moment, and that was very exciting. And another great piece is, in addition to all of our performers, we try to have like some other acts to kind of like highlight the Morris School District. So last year we had our play, the high school play did the intermission performance. This year we're working on some things to make the show exciting. So I don't want to spoil it all yet, but the thing is, it's not even just the people performing, it's also the kind of sideline acts that we have lined up too.
And once again, I should say this year, it's next year's date is March 1st,
March
2023 at the Mayo Performing Arts Center in Morristown. What are some of the other things that the foundation does, Joelle?
So the foundation, again, our mission is to garner resources to be able to invest them back into the district, but we do that through our grants program, various community education programs, and we administer our scholarship programs. So those are kind of like the three main ways that we put resources back into the community. And our grants program, what's exciting is it's staff and administrative of the different schools can apply for the funds. So if they have like an innovative teaching method that they kind of want to try out, they come to the MEF to kind of pilot those things. But we also collaborate with the district to address emerging needs. So that's what's also exciting, is that we can collaborate with the district to come up with projects to address needs. So that's why the MOS, our Morristown on Stage, is such an important part of our work, because it's our biggest fundraiser. So all the funds that we raise, they give us our operating income to then invest back into the district. So it's not only fun, it's not only community building, but you're also raising money for one of the most important issues, public education in the Morris School District.
As I mentioned a few moments ago, Terry Carr from here at WDHA has been a judge in the past, and she said she's had the best time. In fact, I was talking about her with her this past week, and just beaming about some of the performers who were there and how much fun it was.
Yeah, no, the night itself is an amazing night, and it's such a highly professional show. I mean, it's really well done. And the thing that's so kind of cool this year is we actually use a lot of the Morristown students to help with production of the show. So it's really volunteer and student run. And that's what's even very exciting, is it's such a high-end show, but it's really homegrown volunteers and students.
And once again, the deadline to register to audition has been extended to Thursday, December 7th, and Thursday, December 8th.
December 8th.
And
yes.
For WDHA listeners who want more information about all of this, you can go to morrisedfoundation.org. Joelle, thank you so much for your time today, and best of luck with this year's event.
Okay, well, thank you, Jim, and thanks everyone. We hope we see more people auditioning. It's a great event, and we'd love to see you there.